Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Beer Rating with Sean Connors. A Friday night of Halloween, so I thought this was a good choice. It's Boneshaker Unfiltered Indian Pale Ale. Boneshaker. I think of that, I think of a monster truck. So, quite honestly, I bought this more or less because I wanted the mug. I love the mug. The skull mug, you know, they say you don't, the problem with societies, we don't drink out of the skulls of our enemy, not frequently enough, so they say. So a good Halloween mug. Now normally I would use it, however, because I'm doing the review, I want you to be able to see the color of the beer, the clarity and whatnot, so I will use a regular beer glass. I'll just put this up here for now. So as I said, it's Boneshaker Unfiltered Indian Pale Ale. 7.1, so they're considered a strong beer. Amsterdam Brewery. Now, as soon as I seen that, I figured, okay, it's a product from the Netherlands, but no, they're actually out of Toronto, Ontario. It says, brewed using copious amount of hops, this unfiltered IPA is loaded with fresh grapefruit and pine aromas and over-the-top flavors that are balanced out by a solid malt backbone. A truly unique taste. And it says, fresh, local, original, and that's about it. So, I'm going to give my glass a quick cold water rinse, and then we'll pour it up and see what we got. It's unfiltered, so I expect it's going to be a little bit cloudy. Wow, it's quite the color for an IPA. I wasn't expecting that. Almost like a golden touch of red, maybe. If I didn't know any better, I almost think maybe it's a red ale, but not quite as dark as a red ale. Nice head on it, a couple of fingers length. Ooh, definitely a hoppy flavor. I wasn't getting it right away just from pouring it, and sometimes just pouring it alone you get the hoppy aroma. It's not overwhelming, but it definitely is there. It's like you would not smell it. Big question is, how does it taste? Just from the initial taste, it's definitely, the taste of hops is more overwhelming than the aroma of hops. Well, that's just a little taste. What did they say? Grapefruit and pine aromas. Over the top hop flavor. I haven't got a big grapefruit pine aroma. Yeah, maybe a little bit of pininess there. Not really getting any grapefruit, I don't think. Definitely a lot of hops there. Originally, I wasn't a IPA enthusiast. However, after doing so many reviews, I kind of find the IPA-ness, the hoppiness has kind of grown on me. I wouldn't say it's my favorite beer by any means, but I definitely enjoy it, and sometimes I'm actually, you know, almost craving a hoppy beer. But for me, this one would be almost a little bit too hoppiness. Yeah, the hoppiness and bitterness is there. There is a difference between the two. I had to look that up myself, actually. Wow, it's honestly, I was expecting a little bit more. Like I said, I have grown to enjoy, sometimes crave an IPA, but this isn't really doing it for me. I have to give it a rating. My ratings are always out of 5. A 1's a drain pour, don't like it, can't finish it. A 2 is like, yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I'll finish it. A 3 would be a good beer, a 4 would be a very good beer, and a 5 would be the best beer ever. Offhand, this one I'm thinking either a 2 or a 2.5. A little bit on the low scale for my ratings. I think, honestly, with that last mouthful, I think I'm even going to throw it a little bit further down with a 1.5. With the 1 being, don't like you can't finish it. 2 is like, yeah, I'm not a big fan, I'll finish it. I think this one's going to be a real struggle to finish. I'm not saying I definitely will finish it or I definitely won't finish it. That's why I'm doing the 1.5. Because I really don't know how it's going to go. If I had to extend this, to find out where it goes, it could go either way, but I think I'm going to stick with the 1.5, unfortunately. So here you go, folks, for the Boneshaker Unfiltered IPA 1.5. Happy Halloween, everybody. Until next year, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.